Today I'm going to show you how to download a VRCA of an avatar, put it in a Ripper, import it into Unity, repair it, and upload it to your account, since there have been many questions being asked on the website on how do I rip, how do I get this into Unity, how do I get an FBX. I'm going to go through all these points here on this video and try to encompass as many questions as possible, or answer as many questions as possible. So, first thing you're going to do with your notorious client is go find an avatar to rip. Simple as that. So, with a little bit of work. So, this looks like a nice avatar. So what you're going to do is copy this. You're going to go to User Options, Avatar Menu, copy avatar info, and you're done in VRChat. You can literally close the game. You're going to open a notepad file. You're going to paste that information that you copied here. This is the information of the avatar. The thing you're going to want to pay attention to is this. This is the asset URL. This is the VRCA download link. You will be needing this. So you're going to open a new tab, paste that into here. It's going to take a second to load. There. You've downloaded the VRCA of the avatar. There's a few more steps you have to do. It's not just that easy. I did make a post in the Notorious website. You have to have a Notorious client to view these portions of the website. So here I have this post. It goes through, I basically tell you the steps and all the tools that make it easier to rip and repair an avatar. But this first website here is actually full avatar packages that are not ripped, and you could just import them into Unity as if you bought the avatar. They're leaked packages, official packages from the avatar creators, Gumroads, and stuff. This is the better way to do it. It's a lot less work if you can find the avatar you're looking for on here, because ripping is a lot of work. And if you do not have Unity knowledge, it can be a little bit difficult. But I am going to do this video. So, some things outlined here that are useful that I've said are the Asset Ripper, which we have from somebody's GitHub. It's free on GitHub. He posts his source code to be used and modified. And this BlackArms SDK, which is made by my friend. He doesn't condone ripping himself, but his SDK provides a lot of tools that make it a lot easier to fix ripped avatars once you import them into Unity. We will be using this, and we will be using this. So, first you're going to go to the meep.gg website. If you are a member, you can go to the Downloads tab. You're going to download the Asset Ripper here. You will most likely need to download this as well. This is .NET Runtime libraries for your computer. Asset Ripper program uses stuff from .NET 6.0 to function, so you're going to need to download and install this. There's nothing harmful in here. It's literally just Microsoft and Windows code. But I already have it installed, so I'm just going to be downloading this. You're going to go here. Here's like the change logs and stuff that we will post as well whenever we update this version of the Asset Ripper, as he updates his version of the Asset Ripper. So we're going to download this file. Now, what you're going to do is open Unity Hub. Going to make a new project. Create a new Unity project. That avatar that I copied the info of is most likely a 3.0 avatar. I didn't actually check to see if it was 3.0, but I'm going to assume it is, so I'm going to be importing a 3.0 SDK. So you're going to go back to the forum post that I made. you're going to go to the Black Arms SDK GitHub page. You're going to go click on plus 63 releases, and if it's a 3.0 avatar, you're going to download the 3.0 SDX. If it's a 2.0 avatar, you're going to download 2. Whatever FBX. So, you're going to click on here. You're going to download this Unity package. You're going to go to your Unity, open your folder, import the Black Arms SDX. While that's doing its thing, mine's quicker than usual. While that's doing its thing, you're going to go cut this somewhere where you can use it on a regular basis. I usually just put it on the C folder. You're going to extract it. And in here is the asset application. You're going to be using this. Now, you're going to go to your downloads. Is my Unity still going? Yes, it is. Alright. You're going to go to your downloads. This is the .vrca file. Mine's set as a notepad for reasons. You're going to drag it into here. It's going to be doing its thing. I click on export all files. I'm just going to export it into the download folder right here so it's easily accessible. Avatar. Sorry about that. Export all files into this folder. It's going to do its thing. You're done with this program. Now, what I recommend you doing is importing any dependencies that may be required for the avatar you want to repair. Most avatars nowadays use Poyomi Toon Shader 7.3 or 7 point something because most new avatars are uploaded with 3.0 SDK. You're going to import things such as the Poyomi shader, dynamic penetration if you know the avatar has it, and dynamic bones. Take Unity a few minutes to do this. We all love how fast and efficient the Unity compiler is. Let this do its thing. Okay. And now I also need to import dynamic bones. I'm importing it this way because I actually bought dynamic bones off of the Unity store. But if you have a dynamic bones Unity package, you just drag it into Unity. Okay. Now that you have that all done, you're going to go to here where you rip the avatar. You're going to drag this folder into your Unity. This contains everything that's on the avatar. Okay. Check for any compiler errors. You most likely will not have any. Now, when you rip an avatar, it is not complete by any means. It just takes all the assets that are on it and dumps it into folders. However, there's this thing, depending on how old the avatar is, it's either called asset bundles, prefabs, or custom avatar. But just look for this folder and this right here. This is the prefab of the avatar. You need to know which SDK the avatar was uploaded on, because the SDKs are different based on if it was 2.0 or 3.0. Like I said, this one is most likely a 3.0 avatar. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's usually when it has 4 scripts like this, it's a 3.0 avatar. So, this is where the fun begins. This is where you have to pay attention because it makes it very easy if you use these tools that are provided here. So, if you're using the Black Arms SDK, you go to Phoenix, Utilities, Loader. This is a very special thing, but I did forget one thing before I do this. I am unsure if he provides the correct version of Pumpkin avatar tools for this Unity version. So what I'm going to do is actually search for this thing called Pumpkin avatar tools. Go onto this GitHub. I believe this is the correct version, but we will see if it is or not. I'll see if I have any compiler errors. It's fine. Oh, good. Everything is fine. So, first thing you're going to do before you do anything with the loader is you're going to go to Pumpkin, Tools, Avatar Tools. You're going to drag this into here, and you're going to look for something called Remove Components, and you're going to remove all missing scripts. That just makes it easier for later. Now, what you're going to do is Phoenix, Utilities, Loader, and remember how I said you would need this. Now what you do is copy this, you're going to paste it into here, and you're going to click Add to Scene. Now, this created a duplicate of the avatar, but what this is basically if you're in VRChat, this is how it would load in if you were in VRChat. So, what you're going to do now with Pumpkin Avatar Tools, I'm actually going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work. I doubt it will, actually. But if not, it's not a big deal. I'll show you how to do it the hard way. Well, hard way in quotes. Actually, yeah, that's not going to work if I don't see that information. So, you are going to have to do this the hard way. But first, before then, you're going to open Pumpkin Avatar Tools again. Make sure this is in here. And you're going to go to a section called Copy Components, and you're going to drag the copy into here. You're going to uncheck Materials if that is selected. That is underneath the Skin Mesh Renderers. And you're going to copy selected. So, now this copies all the dynamic bone values that were on this avatar onto this avatar. And it should be these as well. So this is a 3.0 avatar. I have not actually paired a 3.0 avatar before, so this will be a learning experience for both of us. So you want to keep this here because you need to see what shaders are used on the actual version, and you need to select these shaders that are missing as the ones that are used. So this one here, tails, ears, and paws, use Poyomi Tune. So you're going to go back here, go to Assets. I don't remember what it was. It was ears, tails, and paws. I'm going to go here. search for ears, tails, and since this most new avatars use Poyomi Tune, you most likely will be able to select all of these and select them as Poyomi Tune. This may lag your Unity for a bit, but whenever you rip an avatar, the .meta files, which is the information of the material, keeps the material presets that are on the ripped material. So if you have the proper shader for the avatar, you can get lucky and just set them to Poyomi Tune and it will look exactly like the copy. You see here? They look exactly the same. That's good. We I thought this was going to be a lot harder, but you're done with this. Now, I'm going to go here. You're going to see there's this parameters for 3.0. Hold on, let me just get familiar with this really quick. So this is your current avatar. I'm just going to keep this here because I might find this useful in the future. But now this is where the part I have not done before. As I said, I have not ripped a 3.0 avatar. So in here there's these animation clips. It's all the animations that were on the avatar. You have the animator controllers such as the FX layer. And oh, that's cool. Everything seems to be fine. Huh. See what they're doing. What the hell? Equals 0, equals 4. Wow, this is actually all repaired. That's pretty cool. Old rippers used to not do this, I can tell you that. Or old ripping programs. So, this is actually good. Because what this means is you're going to find the FX layer, which is here. You're going to drag the FX layer into here. Action, I do not know if this actually exists. Is there anything in here? Oh, there seems to be. I have no idea if these are valid. I don't personally use action menus when I upload an avatar, but I'm just going to drag everything over here. Given that this was correct, I'm just going to drag everything into the respective locations. Is this correct even? Something tells me this isn't correct, but we'll give it a try. If it's not, we can just remove it later. Oh, it's definitely not correct because that's the locomotion fix V5, which means these two probably, the action is probably correct because it's an AFK. Set. I don't know. I'll test it. If it's not, it's not a big deal. I can just remove it. But the most important part is this stuff. Six. These are the things that are broken. Okay. These are broken. That's fine. So these are easy to fix. And I'm going to show you how to fix them. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a bunch of things here. Hold on. Hide this for now so I don't get confused. You're going to find the FX layer which is this. Now, these are the parameters. You need to set up these for 3.0. You're going to go to Create, VRChat Avatars, Expression Parameters. You're just going to name it Parameters, or whatever you want to name it, just as long as you know what it is. So, I do not know what these two are for. These are not normal for me. And I don't know how these are set up. I do not know what this layer is used for. It's fine if we just ignore it, I believe. For now, actually, let me just delete it just to be fine with that. Has loaded. I do not know what these are for. I'm just going to make this look like how it normally does look like for me. So this looks about right. Now, what you're going to do is go to parameters, go back to this thing you made, and we're going to start with AFK. I don't really feel like fixing this. I do not know how AFK functions work on 3.0 very well. So we're going to start with skin tones. Skin tones, I believe this is a... I do not know if this is an integer or a boolean value. What is this? Let me read the names. So, skin tones, outfit, species, pink, hairstyle. I believe these are boolean values. Let me just make sure. Species, idle, human. One of them I saw something named blend tree. So pastel hue is blend tree. Okay. So that's the only one that's a blend tree, it seems. Everything else are integers or booleans. Pastel. So this is a float value right here. Okay. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit add. And these have to be named exactly how they are on the left side. So you're going to name it starting from skin tones. You're going to name it skin tones. This is a integer value. You want to make sure integer is selected. You're going to hit add. Outfit. Also an integer value. Hue. I want to say that's a float actually. Hue. Yes, that is a float. Okay. So hue is a float. Add. Species is a boolean toggle. Pink is a boolean. Hairstyle is a boolean. Cat's makeup is a boolean. Accessory is a boolean. Did I spell that correctly? Accessory, yes. And pastel hue is a float. Okay. Now that you have your parameters done, you can drag these into your parameters. Now, this is the part that may be a bit confusing, but maybe not. You need to make a menu. Go here, here, menu. You're going to name your parent menu, whatever. It's just the parent menu. You're going to put it on here. Okay. You're going to put it on here. Now, what you're going to do is create all the menus for your avatar. Like I said, I'm ignoring AFK. So I'm just going to make it so all the booleans are in one place and all the floats are in one place, because you can set up the menus however you want. So, as I said, just for the sake of being consistent, I'm going to add a new control, name this booleans, floats. Like I said, you don't have to name it like this, but just for simplicity of the video and consistency, I'm going to name it like these. And you're going to set these to type submenu and submenu. Now, you're going to create another menu called floats and another menu called booleans. And you're going to go back to the main menu, drag the floats into floats, and booleans into booleans. We're going to start with booleans first. Here, you're going to add all the boolean parameters in here onto here. So what you're going to do is start from, I guess we need integers as well. Sorry about that. You need integers. So you're going to add another control, integers, type submenu, create another menu, integers. Now, okay, we're just going to start with booleans because it's the first one. Anything that has a checkbox like this is a boolean value. So we're going to add a control. This one is going to be species. These do not have to be named the same as over here. This is a toggle, and the parameter is species. Add another control. Pink. It's a toggle, and it's going to be pink. Add control. Hairstyle. Toggle. Hairstyle. Tats makeup is going to be the next control. And then accessory is the final boolean. Toggle accessory. Now, you're going to want to move to the floats next. You're going to add a control. And through deduction, usually, if you go into your where people usually name these the same as these, like this is hue, this is a blend tree. And both these hues are blend trees. You can tell they're floats by them being a blend tree. So, let me just make sure these blend trees are okay. Should be fine. Alright. Back. Oh, that's a bit bright. Go to floats. This is hue. Radial puppet. And I believe it's parameter rotation, but if it's not, I can test that. I believe it's parameter. Is it parameter? It's one of these two. You either switch both of these, but like I said, I'll figure out which one it is in a second. Add another control, and it's going to be pastel hue. It's going to be a radial puppet float. curious what it is. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Okay. So these are done now. So we've done pastel hue and all the booleans. Let me just move this down here. So all that's left is skin tones and outfits. So I haven't done an integer toggle in a long time. So any state is dark 10. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Add a control, new control. Toggle, I believe. And then, we need to name this skin tones. Where's skin tones? Here's skin tones. Okay, so this is here where it's relevant. Okay, I understand now. You may need to make, we may need to make another menu. So in the menu, we're going to go to our integers. Where is integers down here? Instead of adding this, we're going to do a sub menu. Create outfits, a menu for outfits, and a menu for skin tones. So, I'm going to go back to integers. This is skin tone, so I'm going to drag this submenu into here. Add a control, set this to outfit. Select it as a submenu. Drag the outfits menu into here. And we're going to do the skin tones. Add a control. It's going to be, what is it going to be? To skin tones first. So we're going to name this skin tone. What we're going to name this, it depends. We're going to set it as a toggle though. These numbers here, I don't know why this is here, that's annoying. All these arrows have a value associated with it. Equals 2, equals 1, equals 4, equals 3, equals 0. So, what you're then going to do is go to your skin tones menu. You're going to name it, you're going to figure out which one is 1. Let me just organize these so they're all in order. So this is 1, this is 2, this one is 4, this one is 3, and this one is 0. Alright, back to the menu. I believe this was skin tones, yes. So, slight tan is, we're going to name it slight tan. It's going to be a toggle, and it's going to be skin tones integer set to 1. Next one is going to be tan. This is going to be a toggle, integer set to 2. Add a control. Dark tan. Toggle. Skin tones integer set to 3. Dark. Toggle. Skin tone integer set to 4. Should be it for this. For the skin tones at least. Next we're going to go to outfits, I believe. This is 1. Okay, now you're going to go to your outfits, and it's the same thing, just with the outfits. You're going to name it bikini, toggle outfits integer set to 1, add control, dress, toggle integer set to 2, harness, toggle integer set to 3, made, toggle integer set to 4, then naked, toggle to integer set to 5. Now, all of these should be done. So, double check this. Thing is fine. I'm just gonna remove this and this because I don't believe I need them. Test to see if our toggles work. We are going to drag our animator over here. And these are the parameters. So what you're gonna do is find the FX layer. I'd like to select the FX layer, please. Out of range. This, I don't need it anymore. What you're going to do is duplicate this avatar, and you're going to hide it. Why are you giving me all these errors here? This is odd. Save this really quick because I feel like Unity's going to crash. You're giving me missing scripts. Go tools. Let me just drag this over here. Leave components. Empty scripts. I'm not sure why it's giving me empty scripts. That seemed to be a good sign. I'm gonna drag this into here. If we go in play mode, I believe this should work. As you can see, the avatar is right. It removes the tail and the ears. Skin tones 1, skin tones 2, skin tones 3, skin tones 4. That works. I believe this was default 0. Outfit 1, 2. Just to run the room. That works. Hairstyle. That's odd. Not sure. what I believe is the issue is here. These are material animations, and I do not know of a way to figure out how material is animated. That I just do not know. I cannot help you with that. But as you can see, most of the avatar is repaired. Let me just see what this is. Hey, these work. Everything works. Like I said, I have no idea why this is giving me empty scripts. I might just restart the save and restart Unity. Now, gestures will not work. Set up properly here. Way gesture left. I think it should be fine. I'm not sure why it's breaking. Let me test it really quick. Blend shapes, you're gonna have to fix these. I'm not gonna go through this. You can do it if you want. But you can do the gestures. I guess I can show you how to fix one. So you have to find the blend shapes just don't have names. So what you're gonna have to do is just make an animation with the blend shapes and do it that way. But like I said, I'm not gonna spend time doing that because that's going to take me an hour. So now in theory, we are done here. Um, so now the process is you need to upload it out. Like I said, I'm going to close my Unity really quick and reopen it because I don't know why it's generating broken script. It's still generating broken scripts and I don't understand it. Here it is. To open the SDK panel. Publish 3 materials have not been locked and will not be locked. Take a minute. There we go. Save this. So what we're gonna do is kill this process. Do is open the project again. Before we do that, actually, we're gonna go to the project folder. If that happens to you, you're gonna go to your project folder location. You're gonna go to wherever your project is. You're gonna search VRC SDK, and you're gonna delete all these files. Yes. Yep. We are going to import the official VRChat SDK instead. Project again. I'm going to disable my stream again because I have to log into my account to download it. You download off the VRChat website. So we're back. You're gonna have compiler errors because there's no SDK in here. That's fine. I downloaded the official VRChat SDK. Drag it in here. This is a 3.0 avatar, remember, so you need to download the 3.0 SDK. To build and publish. Missing scripts on here, isn't there? Yes, sir. So, avatar tools. It's clear. SDK. Build and publish. Basically what you did, you removed the SDK you were using to repair the avatar, and I just imported the official VRChat SDK because I believe there's something wrong with uploading. Alright, now that your avatar is done building and publishing, you can name it and upload it. Oh. There you go. You have ripped an avatar from an avatar creator. I hope this video was helpful, and have a good night.